Are you about to waste a couple of hours trying to retool your resume to beat a software? I'm going to tell you that recruiters at your level, at the executive level, aren't often seeing your resume for the first time through a job posting. In fact, they're seeing it most of the time through a referral source or you reaching out to them directly through a human being. So don't spend so much time trying to cater to a system when you really should be catering to people. Hi, my name is Lisa Rangel, CEO of Chameleon Resumes and former executive recruiter. And I'm going to walk you through why you should not be focusing so much on creating a resume for these systems and instead creating a resume for humans and why that's more effective. So first and foremost, let's get honest about this software. So much about the applicant tracking software has been reduced to clickbait. They're trying to instill fear that there's a certain magic set of keywords that are going to get you through a system. I wanted to share with you that an applicant tracking system, an ATS, is simply that. It's a tracking system. It's a database where resumes and candidate information is stored. That's it. It's simply a database. If you were a salesperson, you wouldn't blame not getting sales on a CRM. Well, the same way that as a job seeker, you should not be blaming not getting into an organization because of an applicant tracking system. It's simply a database the same way a CRM is a database for sales data. Secondly, only about 20% of hires are happening through job postings. We are seeing most of our clients and the general population as a whole landing their next executive role through networking. Now, networking can be broadly defined. It can be people you know, people you don't know yet. It can be college alumni, corporate alumni, professional associations, so many different channels of networking in which you can then get introductions, direct correspondence with people tangentially related to, as well as directly related to the hiring process. And you want to write your resume for people. Stand in your strength. Don't use AI to make you sound like everybody else in trying to keyword optimize for a specific job posting. If you stand in your strength and you're using keywords naturally in your resume that are tied to the achievements of how you've done that keyword topic, how well you've done that keyword topic, you are now using semantical search feeders. You are using regular natural language that people use when they're doing AI searches. And so you are still satisfying the search element of how resumes are searched, but you still want to appeal to people, because here's the thing, and I'm going to tell you this from as an ex-executive search recruiter. When people are keyword stuffing, back in the day, that was the tactic to do. We always saw when we were being gamed, when the system was being gamed, when we were trying to be fooled. Ultimately, that almost puts the recruiter in a stance of like trying to catch the person on how it puts you at a higher standard, because now that you've played the game to try to game the system, we want to actually see if you were qualified for the job or were you just good at gaming the system. The same thing happens now with AI. If you are playing the AI game too strongly, recruiters can tell. And then they want to know if they can't tell if you're really qualified for the job as much as you were qualified using AI to get your resume retooled. So make sure you write your resumes for people. That's what matters. And make sure you network into organizations through people. That's what matters. If you're trying to land an executive level role by using AI to fix your resume and using job postings as your only way of getting in, you are going to be frustrated. And if you've landed on this video looking for how to write a resume to pass ATS criteria, you're probably already down a rabbit hole. And I'm hoping this video turns you in a different direction that is more productive. If you found this helpful, make sure that you download the free tools. You'll be able to find the link in the description. I have templates, I have directions, I have help, I have videos. So an assortment of free tools that have landed people in their next role when they're used properly. So please go there, use those tools. And if you've liked this video, I'm going to ask you to subscribe to the channel and stay tuned for the next video.